Carnea was the name of one of the great national festivals of Sparta, held in honor of Apollo Carneus. Whether Carneus was originally an old Peloponnesian divinity subsequently identified with Apollo, or merely an emanation from him, is uncertain, but there seems no reason to doubt that Carneus means the god of flocks and herds, in a wider sense, of the harvest and the vintage. The chief center of his worship was Sparta, where the Carnea took place every year from the 7th to the 15th of the month Carneus. During this period all military operations were suspended. Background: the Carnea appears to have been at once agrarian, military and piacular in character. In the last aspect it is supposed to commemorate the death of Carnus, an Acarnanian seer and favorite of Apollo, who, being suspected of espionage, was slain by one of the Heraclidae during the passage of the Dorians from Naupactus to Peloponnesus. By way of punishment, Apollo visited the army with a pestilence, which only ceased after the institution of the Carnea. The tradition is probably intended to explain the sacrifice of an animal as the representative of the god. The agrarian and military sides of the festival are clearly distinguished. The importance attached to the festival and its month is shown in several instances. It was responsible for the delay which prevented the Spartans from assisting the Athenians at the Battle of Marathon. Again, when Epidaurus was attacked in 419 by Argos, the movements of the Spartans under Aegeis against the latter were interrupted until the end of the month, while the Argives, by manipulating the calendar, avoided the necessity of suspending operations. This festival is also the reason behind the dispatch of a small advance guard under Leonidas instead of the main Spartan force during the Battle of Thermopylae. The Carnea was also celebrated at the shaman city of Cyrene in North Africa, as attested in Pindar's 5th Pythian ode in Callimachus's hymn to Apollo. Details of the Carnea: 5 unmarried youths were chosen by lot from each tribe for 4 years, to superintend the proceedings, the officiating priest being called Gamma Eta Tau Eta Sigma. A man decked with garlands started running, pursued by a band of young men called Sigma Tau Alpha Phi Upsilon Lambda Omicron Delta Rho Omicron Mu Omicron Iota. If he was caught, it was a guarantee of good fortune to the city, if not, the reverse. In the second part of the festival 9 tents were set up in the country, in each of which 9 citizens, representing the phratries, feasted together in honor of the god. In regard to the sacrifice, which doubtless formed part of the ceremonial, all that is known is that a ram was sacrificed at Thurii. Other indications point to the festival having assumed a military character at an early date, as might have been expected among the warlike Dorians. Although some scholars deny this, the general meaning of the agrarian ceremony is clear, and has numerous parallels in North European harvest customs, in which an animal was pursued by the reapers, the animal if caught being usually killed. In any case, both the man and the animal represent the vegetation, spirit, e.h.